Hey everybody, it's Andy, a cloudy milder. It's time to do a contest entry for Mr. Boulder. James has reached the magnificent milestone of 1,000 subs, something I think we all secretly strive to get. It's a little unusual for me to do a contest these days. I've not really been living the community lifestyle here on YouTube, just doing my own videos and not really getting involved much of late in other people's contests or what have you. Something I'm hoping to rectify going forward. I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from making so many videos and certainly regular videos, but I'm trying to get back in the game slowly but surely. But this is not about me. This is about James's 1,000 subs contest. James, you probably know because he's got 1,000 subs, and we're quite a tight-knit community, I think. No, he's a little bit all over the place music-wise. Predominantly a metal guy. He likes his extreme stuff, his traditional metal, but he also shows some new wave or poppy music as well. So if you like a little bit of everything, do check out James's channel. Now, he wants us to do a couple of things. One is to do some shout-outs, of which I have got 3. I've not put a great deal of thought into these. Obviously, the 3 channels I'm going to shout out, I think very highly of course. But if I've missed somebody out, of which I have thousands of channels, then who knows? I may get around to you another day, and hopefully someone else will give you a shout out too. And then he wants us to show 10 desert island discs. I kind of sat on this one for a bit because I thought, you know what, I think I've done something like this before, or at least shown desert island type albums before. It's a popular thread, but no less enjoyable every time it pops up. Instead of picking out my 10 favourite albums, which I've probably shown many times before, I'm going to show 10 other albums I've shown probably many times before, but they are all in the UK new wave of traditional heavy metal bucket. I think after a hard day's grabbing coconuts and fishing and making fires and things, I want to come home to my first true love, which is UK heavy metal. So I've got 10 albums for you, which maybe you'll discover something new from those as well, or maybe they're old favourites that you are familiar with already. I'm rambling, so 3 quick shout outs. Let's start off with John, Rock Metal Plus. Greetings and salutations. John's great channel has got 354 subscribers at the moment. Again, wide range of music he shows. Okay, he's done his own contest entry for Mr. Boulder right here. I also like the fact that he tags his videos with things like black metal only or death metal only. So if I'm worried about the content, it's almost like having a public service announcement, and I can still well clear if that's not my genre. So it may mean he gets less views as a result, but I get to concentrate my precious time on content that I think I deserve to watch. Metal Marty Mac, fucking great channel. He's a regular poster. Again, a wide range of stuff, and again, he's somebody who tags his videos with things like death metal. So I kind of think, oh, maybe I'll not do that. I'll do something else instead. I'll see him showing his Green album there. But again, he has done a Mr. Boulder competition as well. Yeah, great guy. He's approaching 500 subs, so great to see him jump over there too. And lastly, one of the newer channels, but I enjoy him nonetheless. And look, he has also done a Mr. Boulder contest as well, with flames coming off his shoulders. Look at that. So yes, Beardy Red Viking. All over the shop again as far as metal genre is concerned. This guy definitely deserves a bump up in subs, so if you are not a subscriber to Beardy Red Viking, pop over there and give him a sub. Right, so that's the pleasantries out of the way. Now let's move on to the pleasantries of the music. I've gone cassettes, CDs, and Vinyl here because I have, there's no favourites here. Over at Cloudy Towers, we are a home to all physical formats of music. Apart from 8-tracks, we hate 8-tracks. Not that we've ever owned any. Heavy Sentence, Bang to Rights. This is kind of raw heavy metal, speedy. It's great stuff. They're a little bit of a super group of UK band members. I think there's a guy from Eliminator in here, and I can't remember the other names of the bands, but this is good, fun listen. Available on all formats, but I have mine on tape on Dying Victims Productions. Next up, Amulet, another great traditional heavy metal band. There are two sides of Amulet, really. So this is the first album, funny enough, called The First, and they've kind of gone through a major lineup change since they released this one. Now this album is kind of more akin to, their transformation is akin to Iron Maiden with kind of Di'Anno era than Bruce Dickinson era. It was still Iron Maiden, but it was a kind of different sound. The Amulet have gone a similar path in that they've changed their vocalist, but they've also changed other members of the band. And The First sounds very different from their second album, which is not called The Second. I forget what it is actually called. But this is a great album, well worth checking out. It's got a very early 80s production feel to it. I'm going to want some epic heavy metal with me, so I've got some Scottish epic metal in the form of Runemaster. Runemaster have a couple of albums out as well. This is from 2016 on Alone Records. Excellent, excellent sort of epic heavy metal. A little bit of power metal, also Scottish. This is Farseer, Fall Before the Dawn. Unfortunately, Farseer are no longer with us. They do have a newer album out, which I'm yet to pick up, unfortunately, but I will do at some point. But I absolutely love this this album. Check out songs like Luck of the Joker, Way of the World, Catonic Visions, Fall Before the Dawn. It's awesome album. Nightmares Collide, fantastic song. Eliminator, Ancient Light. This is their latest album from this year, actually. Vinyl release is delayed. Can't wait to get it. I've had it on pre-order for a long time. They've got three albums, or it's 2 albums and like a compilation of their early releases. But Ancient Light, fantastic album. Midnight Force, some more Scottish metal. I've been in with these guys since before they released an album. They started off with an EP, and they now have 2 albums out, and this album is killer. But I love this album because I feel like I've been with these songs since the early days, watching them live. Killer, The Scarlet Citadel, Down with the King, Witchfinder, Alicia Falls, Crystal Talon, Warlords, Eternal, and Dunsinane. Not listened to that one for a while, so that's going on the listening stack. Neuron Spoiler, English UK heavy metal band. They released an album very recently as well. That was actually produced by the guy that did Metallica. Got Flemming Rasmussen, is it? Something like that. Anyway, this is their first album. I would take this with me because it was bloody hard to find. It's quite expensive these days. And it's the album of theirs, of the 3, that I'm probably least familiar with still. So this is Emergence. This came out in 1 year in the last 10 or so. Preparation is awesome. But yes, Neuron Spoiler, Emergence, Seven Sisters, one of my favourite UK heavy metal bands, one of my favourite heavy metal bands at the moment as well. This is their latest album, Shadow of a Fallen Star Part 1. So this one's still sealed. I did have another copy. I gave it away and I rebought it so I could have a sealed copy because I'm still waiting on the vinyl version to be released, and it's been on pre-order for over a year now, keeps getting delayed. I hope it's going to come out in the start of September, but Seven Sisters, truly a fantastic band, and they go from strength to strength. I could have picked any of their 3 albums to date. Absolutely superb. This is a Witch Hazel. If I get particularly desperate on the island and I start seeking a little bit of spirituality, then Witch Hazel is probably where I would turn. They are, I don't think they claim to be Christian metal, or they certainly didn't when they came out, but the lyrics are certainly very spiritual and uplifting, but the music and the vocals, everything is absolutely superb. They've got 3 albums out now. Depending on which one I've just listened to is my favourite, but this is Sojourn, their second album that came out on Bad Omen Records in 2018. But yes, absolutely fantastic band. Really good melodic heavy metal. And the last one, Toledo Steel, Heading for the Fire. Pre-order for this was on the same day as I pre-ordered for that, both from Cherry Red Records, vinyls on Distance Productions, and this is sealed and it only came the other day, so I've been waiting for a year for this one, so I thought I would do a quick sealed to revealed right now. It did come with a signed postcard, which I kind of got a pre-order, and I can't remember whether I got this on the pre-order of the CD, because I also have it on CD. It's a Toledo Steel Heading for the Fire bottle opener. Very useful on a desert island, of course. Well, I've been waiting to open this for a few days. I thought I should wait until the Seven Sisters one arrived as well, but you know what, I can't. Let's show it together. So this was their 2021 release, but 2022 first release on vinyl. Their second album is the Gatefold. I've seen these guys a few times live as well. Absolutely superb. Here's the lyrics. Oof. Seam splits. Inner seam splits. You wait for a year for an album. Semi-translucent red vinyl. You don't want to see seam splits. At least they're not in the outer cover. That's fixable. That's not too bad. Still a little bit disappointing, but there we go. That's half what you come to expect with vinyl releases these days. Not a fault of the band, obviously, but just the handling of them. But there we go. I'm going to give that one a spin as well. Heading for the Fire, Toledo Steel. Fantastic album. I've not actually listened to it for quite a few months now, waiting for the vinyl to finally drop, and I am glad I've got it before I get isolated on that desert island. Congratulations, James, on 1,000 subs. That's all I'm showing because this video is done. Thanks for watching.